You are so welcome to a brand new year. I am so deeply excited. I am so happy that we have made it to a new year. You are so welcome. This year, 2026, is going to be a year with intention, not pressure. It's going to be a year that we are not just going to survive, we are going to strive, we are going to move beyond setback, we are going to be resilient. At Thrive Recovery Academy, we don't just set goals, we heal, we rebuild, and we thrive. That's why today's topic is intentions to transformations, creating your 2026 blueprint. Yes, what is Thrive Recovery Academy vision, mission, and values? Why do we exist? Thrive Recovery Academy is a community of emotionally healthy, spiritually grounded, mentally resilient individuals that are thriving, not just coping, in recovery, in purpose, and in daily life. What is our mission? Our mission is to equip individuals with emotional intelligence, mental health awareness, addiction recovery tools, faith-based and evidence-informed strategy. What is our values? Values expands with our examples. Example like healing before hustle, truth with compassion, consistency over perfection, community over isolation, growth through accountability. I want to ask you a question. Does this life you are planning for 2026 align with the value you say you believe in? How do you redefine your goals for 2026? How do you redefine your goals from resolution to the roots? In Thrive Recovery Academy, we don't chase goals, we build systems. Why do most resolutions fail? Why do most resolutions fail? Is it willpower? Is it shame-based motivation? The difference between outcome goals versus identity-based goals. Performance versus process. That is what we're going to be talking today. Instead of you saying, I want to be better, why don't you say, I am becoming emotionally regulated? Or I am building a sustainable recovery lifestyle. I will encourage you today. Write one word for 2026. Example could be stability, wholeness, discipline, peace. One specific goal you want to work on this 2026. You're going to ask yourself, what kind of person live this word daily? That word that you wrote down, you're going to ask yourself, what kind of person live this word? And with that, you can now start working on it. How do you protect your mental health? In Thrive Recovery Academy, we have the Thrive framework. The Thrive framework, where T stands for time awareness. You have to schedule your rest. You have to Have therapy. Therapy could be prayer time. It could be learning time. It can even be a quiet time. And what does the H stand for? Healthy boundaries. You have to protect your energy. You have to reduce toxic communities. Those communities that you are in that doesn't add value to your system. Those WhatsApp those message group that you are in, they don't add value to your recovery process. You have to remove yourself from such toxic community. What does the R stand for? The R is regulation skills. You have to regulate your nervous system and you have to use those tools. Emotional checking. You need to check on your emotions every time. When things are getting you angry and you feel you are getting those triggers, why don't you walk away? Why don't you take a deep breath? The I stands for intentional habits. Your daily non-negotiable skills. Your daily non-negotiables like sleep, like journaling, like movement. Yes, you cannot be sedentary. You have to move around. Yes. V stands for vision, vision review, your monthly reflection, your weekly reflection. You don't have to do it under pressure. Now, E is encouraging community. You have communities where you have accountability partners, community where you have the tribe groups, people you can call at any beck and call, and they will answer your questions. One thing you must put in mind is that your strategy must support your healing process and not just sabotage it. No. Whatever you are planning, the strategy you are using must support it. It must support your plans. It must support your goals. Because sometimes we plan, but the strategy we are using to plan to execute those plans sabotage our plan. One thing you must know, you cannot thrive with your last year thinking. Those thinking that you have that sabotage your plan last year, you cannot thrive with them this year. You have to address those self-sabotage. You have to address those fear of success. You have to address all or nothing about thinking. You have to address shame-based productivity. Why do we relapse in our recovery process? Recovery process like emotional regulations, behavioral regulations, or even our mental health. All this happen during transitions. There's grace and there's also structure. And you need both to be able to recover fully. You can say to yourself, I am not behind. I am becoming. And becoming takes time. Do you know that God cares about your process? Not just your outcome. It should be a process. Don't look at the end product. Look at the process. The Bible told us about Nathaniel while he was building the ark. Nathaniel rebuilding with strategy and rest. He was very strategic about the building. And he also rested while he was doing that. Joseph processed before purpose. He was able to process before he achieved purpose. In Proverbs chapter 16, verse 3, the Bible tells us that we should commit our plans to the Lord. You have to connect your mental health to your faith. You have to pray and plan. You have to trust and also take responsibility. One thing I want you to know that is God is not rushing your healing. He is refining it. I say that again. God is not rushing your healing. He is refining it. Step into this year, 2026, anchored, not anxious. Commit to one Thrive habit. Stay connected to Thrive Recovery Academy. Share this video to someone starting over. Share this video, like, comment. Say to yourself, 2026 is not about doing more. It is about becoming whole. At Thrive Recovery Academy, we are thriving together. Thank you so much for having me. Like, share, and comment below. We are going to succeed in this year, 2026. Together, we thrive. Thank you so much. I'll see you in my next one. Thank you.